Up. Welcome guys in the stream. Okay, let me plug everything so I can see you guys. So that's today's plan and today's trigger. Okay. Up. Cool. Up. Let's have it here. Let's have it here. Up. Sorry, so this is not the current situation. Okay, so now let's see if we do get a trigger around these levels for higher, or if we get that trigger into the lows. Okay, up. Yo, YouTube buddy, how are you, brother? Welcome, guys, in the stream. Oh, I can't let go. I don't want ya. Yo, bonjour, hola, what's up, alright? How are you, CryptoPants? Yo, Bishor. Welcome, guys, in the stream. Early stream today, yeah, because I wanted to prepare the session so we can cover what happened during the London session, and then trade the New York Open with you guys. And then I will have to go around because a bit early, because I have to go to the gym, then I go to golf. So bunch of stuff today. Now I have to make a video also, so bunch of stuff today. So let's see how it goes. But basically, yeah, if we do that, okay, for 30, yeah, I might even just stream like 30 minutes the New York Open actually. So let's see how it goes. So just waiting for some people. So if we look at this stuff, well, on Ethereum was pretty clean. We held that, okay. We didn't got any trigger to short. Now we have this to take. Let's see if we can take it. On BTC on the 1 hour, if we look at only the trend, what is the goal today? Look for a new trade. Look for a new trade, a scalp. I'm good fella, looking forward to a prep stream. Love this, cool. So we flipped the 1 hour trend, okay, we're way above. As you guys can see, we are above this big level also, okay. So now what will be important, okay, on BTC, we can also like put the wick here, that wick here, pretty much. So what we want to see now on BTC, or don't see if you are a bull, pretty much, where's the 1 hour, sorry, here. So this has to hold, in my opinion, okay, this has to hold, or even like down to these levels, like to the trend. Because if we look at this stuff, we have the rolling VWAP here, okay, and we have also the 30 and 90 days rolling VWAP that are here, well, a bit lower here. So like that is kind of big confluence zone, okay. Let's say this gap, like that, pretty much. So we can even like talk about this, even, okay. Have the running VWAPs. And so in my opinion, if we do have a clean flip above that and we really hold there, why not targeting these levels, okay? Why not? Then could be another scenario where we get here, strong reclaim, and then you long toward the highs with a stop under the wick. That's a possible setup. And then lower, okay? What could be eventually done here will be, okay, a short here around these levels, anticipating. That's what I took personally. I edge my spot. I'm in like a swing short around these levels, okay, like around here. For now in loss. I have my stops like mid 73Ks on that one. And the first target will be that actually for like a 1-to-1 risk reward. Then probably the weekly and monthly lows, okay, that I think we take. But honestly, if we do lose that, I feel like we just go for the full range and go toward at least these lows or even those lows. So like that could even be like a possibility. Okay, that setup, right? For me, that could still make sense. Now on the lower time frame, we have the value of today. So if we do lose this low, why not going fill this single print and this single print also? If we look at the 1 hour time frame and we use the weekly TPOs, I feel like we have a single print here also, yeah, at like 70Ks. So we have to keep an eye on that one also. So pretty much that's what I'm expecting here. If we look at the daily, well, pretty clean daily candle, okay. Stochastic RSI a bit oversold. Money flow is increasing, but like it's not very high, so why not? We are still under the trend though, okay. Yes, we flipped the 21 EMA, but I mean, we did flip it here, and we still reject it, okay. Could be one of these days where we just like reject like that, right? So that's the first big resistance, 74Ks ish, but above that, to me, I mean, there's no stop until these big levels, right? And here, we either be careful and we go big swing shorts, or we wait for big green dildo here and acceptance back here for longs much higher into like this level, or even maybe the yearly rolling VWAP that is here, okay? That's also a possibility. Like for me, we can go up to these levels, actually. We can go up to that level, okay? So if we do flip that, and we hold above this, and 2024 value area high, we basically flipped and get out of the 2024 value, and now we are outside and we can trade up to this week and the 365 day. So this is something to consider. Now on the weekly time frame, again, if we remove the drawings, okay, 2 closes under 300 EMA, and we now are closing above, okay, little wick on the weekly. That's pretty clean. We are filling the gap here. We also have a gap here at like 78, 80s. But we are filling the gap here, okay? The gap is up to 65K, 75K, but I mean, that is enough for like a tap of the gap, right? So I'd be careful here. We still have 4 days to go into the weekly close. So yeah, pretty much this is how I want to play it. Now, if we look at S&P bouncing here, okay, we fill the gap right there. If we look at the TPOs on S&P, let's put them on the weekly, so we have a better understanding of the market. We are trying to reject these value area highs, value area lows here. If we do merge that, we have a big value area low here. We are inside the value again, okay? But to me, this is more how I play it, okay? This biggest level, okay? So to me, and we didn't retested that. So my opinion, we either like chop and go back to this low, okay? Or reclaim that strongly, take this high, okay, and then we can trade toward this level, and that will bring the market up also. Now if we look at gold pullback heavy, okay, yesterday, sorry. Yesterday it pulled from the highs like 10% dump, no, like 8% dump, and now going back above. So let's see if it can push. Oil, same, big moves. We still have this gap, maybe we can feel it. And my Euro USD swing shorts is still printing, okay. I'm swing short Euro USD, target these levels, could even target much lower, but like, I mean, that's already good, so yeah. Yo Mehdi, yo Lucky Bright, how are you? CryptoPen said US 50 val at same level as 2-week composite POC. Yeah, so very good level. So that's a very good level. So let's keep an eye on that. Let's keep an eye on that. Okay. Also this, I mean, could short kind of that with stops here, but we left the pull high, so I don't really want to short with stops. We still can sweep it. Like that could be a good trade, okay? But problem is that high that invalidates kind of the thesis, because we could sweep it, or we could like do a triple top here, then here again, and then we correct to these levels. It can take time, okay? So not rushing into any scalps. Hey Diego, that X big giveaway ended already. No. Today no giveaway, or maybe I will do at the end of the stream. I will see. But the giveaway, the $500, will be to one member in the Telegram. So you have to be in the Telegram and also follow me on X and retweet the giveaway post. But yeah, that's it. And I will do a giveaway this weekend. So $500 to one of you guys on your week's accounts. As you guys can see, usually, okay, when we retest the top bands, we reject, okay. Now we are outside. So maybe that's just expansion and we go for a big pump, but for now the market is bearish to me. On the 4 hour, same. First retest of the 200 EMA since 90Ks, okay, since end of Jan, so 1 month ago. You guys can see that since the 10th October, 1 rejection, 2 rejection, 3 rejection, 4 rejection, 5 rejection, 6 rejection, 7 rejection, 1 flip, 8 rejection, 9 rejection, and now we are testing it again. So historically this level is very hard to break, okay, and above that we can easily go up to 78, 80Ks. That will be my target. Close long with some decent PNL today, nice. So now let's see. Personally, you guys know that I really love trading range, okay, and that will be the best actually, to keep trading the range, because bears got smashed here, also here, okay. Bulls got smashed here, a bit here. They could be smashed here, and we just like take the liquidity of everyone. Okay, we could get down to here or get down to here. And that will be still the range, and that will still be accumulation, and that wouldn't be that bearish. I mean, on a high time frame, we are closer to at least a local bottom. I'm not saying we have like we could do that and go do that, or we couldn't do that and do that and do that. I don't think we see all-time highs before minimum like end of Q4 of this year. So like around like here, See, so we have plenty of time to do a bunch of crazy stuff in between, but I don't think this gets taken. Eventually later, so we can just shop for a while, guys. We can just shop for a while. I mean, could be this range, then we get a new sweep, we get a new one here, and then we accumulate, and then we finally break, and then we expand. Okay, that is possible. And how much people will call for a bear market here or for lower? How much people will call for all-time high here? How much people will call for zero here? How much people will call for all-time high here, zero here? All-time high here, zero here, and then here. That's just how the market works, right? So let's see. Regarding this, we're above the daily rolling VWAP. We're way above the weekly VWAP, okay? We are a bit above the February value high. Let's see if the daily can close above that. That will be important. We are outside the 4-week value high here, and we even retested it, so pretty clean. You guys can see it here. We left a single print, so I feel like this gets taken, okay? That's the previous monthly VWAP. Here in terms of VWAPs, we did very good closes above the 2024 VWAP, okay? That could have been a long trigger. Sadly, I didn't took it, but that was clean. NGL. And can go up to like the quarterly yearly VWAP at 76K. But I'd say we probably trade throughout these levels. Or even that, even like 85, 87 is possible at this point before rejection. So we have plenty of opportunities for higher, okay? It's not because you didn't long here or here that you miss the whole thing, okay? You can go here, retest here, and then go here. I mean, that's just trading. You don't really care. You can even make money longing here if we go here. That's fine. We're way above the previous weekly value, way above the weekly value, the weekly VWAP, and inside the quarterly value. In terms of liquidation, we took that, but if we look at the 10x leaks, okay, we have a bunch still at 73, 75, and we still have a bunch much lower, okay? If we look only at the 25, I love to look at the 25. The 25, we took it, so now we don't have that much to take on the 25. 50 could get up to like a week 72K 400. That's possible before lower, why not? And on the 100x leverage, okay, we have a lot here, but we do have a lot also at 76Ks. So liquidation heat map is telling a bunch of things, but pretty much a lot of noise, right? 27% chances to take out the daily low based on time and 6% based on distance. And for the session also low. And on the weekly, 13% chances to take out the weekly low and 5% chances to take out the weekly low, so pretty low chances. We also have only 50% chances to have a larger weekly candle, so we can just stick and trade within the weekly high and low, okay? That's also possible. We have still 60% chances to take the monthly low based on time and 26 based on distance, and it's unlikely that the high or the low is in, so we pretty much get more moves in the upcoming days. The weekly low is down here, so it would need an 8% nuke this week from here to get back to the weekly low, so I don't really see that this week. Maybe if we do reject here, we just like spend time here, okay? And then we have a short next week down to these levels, but I do think the monthly low can be taken personally. So let's see. If we look at the monthly here, good candle for now, but that's just the beginning. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 monthly red candles in a row. That's very rare, okay? We never had that. The only time we had more was like 6, and it was here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was into the 3K bottom in 2028. So it's been time we didn't have that much red candles, so we probably close this one green also, okay? Important to think about that too. So now let's see how it goes. Let's monitor. The plans are made, okay? I'm not really interested in longing here, no sense. I would rather long lower or like maybe short from here in terms of scalp. Monitoring also S&P today, and pretty much that's it. So let's see what we get. I will do a little Rocket League game, waiting for the market. Let me know, guys, what you guys think about that. like what is your plan, etc. By the way, if you are not already in Telegram, the link is in the description. I will give away $500 to one of the members in the Telegram, not the VIP Telegram that is also free, but the public Telegram. So all you have to do is just to join the Telegram, okay? And also in the description there's the link for Wix. There's deposit bonus, so if you guys want to try this Wix is a very good exchange. That's where I'm doing the challenge. So you guys can trade, no KYC required. You can trade all trading pairs. You can even trade gold and stocks. So check the link in the description. Very, very good exchange. Shorting here makes sense for scalp, not for scalp. Swing wise, yeah. But like scalping short here, not really. I wouldn't scalp short now. I would wait the open. But we've got a lot of longs accumulating on the way up right now. So at some point we chase them. The thing is that, remember guys, shorts have been winning for a while. Personally, since late November, I have a 79% win rate. And I took 85% of shorts. Because the market was ranging and going down, and shorting the rips and the retest of the trends were profitable. At some point it will flip. So be careful with shorts. I mean, you can still take shorts, but you have to be careful and to use risk management. Because what goes down also goes up, and at some point we will have a bounce. Maybe if it's not a bounce to all-time highs, that can be a bounce to 80k, even like 90k. And that will still not be that bullish. That will just be a technical bounce. So and if you want me, just say you want me. Slowly. I'm your short right now. Will you keep being short? Well, what is your entry? What is your stop loss? And what is your risk? How much percent of your portfolio will you lose if the price goes to your stop loss, or do you don't have, or like you don't have stop loss and you're playing the liquidation? Give me the reason, and if you want me. By the way guys, make sure to follow the channel. We are 1k at 150. Only 150 followers more to get to 2k. I wanted to get it by March, didn't got it. That's fine. That will be the Q1 target. I think we can get it 150k's, 150 followers, not 50k's, by the end of the month. I hope so. And then for Q2, end of Q2, that will be nice to target 5k. Why not? Let's try it. But by the end of the year, I'd love to be at 10k subs on YouTube. That'll be lovely. And because I want to build and prepare the base of followers in the community before the bull run. Because when the next bull run and the next big pumps will come, everyone will come back to crypto. And this is where we can be way more on the streams, etc. And when it will be way more fun. Because people are like that. When the market is crashing, they don't give a fuck. What we've been printing since 3 months, even if the market is down. I mean, pretty easy. You just need to make money or don't lose money. And you outperform the market because it's going down. So now our goal is to accumulate capital and to be ready for the next big pump. I'm short right now. 1% risk, entry 71k5. Nice. And what's your stop loss? Let's see if we get some. It will be fun because usually, by experience, when we pump during the London session, we retrace during the New York, usually. And I will show you guys later the order flow. Just give me 2 minutes. many longs chased. So it will make sense to maybe not nuke, but at least dump a little bit to trap them, to make them close and then have a more sustainable bounce. That would make sense. Okay, 72k. Okay, well, that's a very quick one. Very tight stop loss. That's I mean, that's fine. 1% risky is totally fine, brother. So let me look at that. Where is it? Here. So quick to learn how to read the aggregated open interest delta profile, bro. Well, it's very easy. Here you have the open interest delta profile. Okay, when it's blue, basically the delta means that there were more longs opening than shorts, more open interest position opening, so leverage contract opening than shorts, than closing, right? And the larger this is, the bigger the position. Okay, so you can see we've got a big increase. This doesn't mean that these were shorts or longs. In order to track that, you need to look at the fundings. You guys can see that the funding rates were very negative, and they were becoming more and more less negative into neutral, right? So we had a bunch of open interest position here that were chasing. You can see it here, the increase, and you can see that the fundings were decreasing. So basically we can say that, you can conclude that longs were entering or shorts were closing. But if shorts were closing, the open interest should be dumping. So that's a combination of shorts closing and longs opening, or longs and shorts opening and more longs, basically, because the fundings are decreasing. Now, something interesting, look, we have a bullish divergence on the spots. Okay, price made a lower high, spot made a higher high. That's low-key bullish on the lower time frame. So maybe we can have a pump. Okay, let's see. If they offload that, that will be very bad. But for now, this looks alright. Now, if we look at this here, since the low, so let's take since this low and since the pump, we can see here that the delta is 2 billion. So we have a total of 28 billion positions open, 15 billions in buy, so longs, and 13 billion in shorts. So there's 2 billion more longs than shorts, okay? And the market pumped, so we probably squeezed a lot of shorts also. We can also see here big delta, okay? Look, 125 million, 500 million here. So I'd say we get back to the base of this candle, which is like sub 70k, so like 70, high 69k's. That'll be the first target to basically take these big longs, okay? The cluster, the POE is here, 68, so like 70k 200, which is here. So that will be a target, okay? Now we can see same stuff here, okay? Bunch of longs chasing, 200 mil here. Okay, someone smashed 76 mil market. Not that much short covering. Well, here 164, 74, so pretty big. And here on the bounce, yeah, 200 mil here, 200 mil here, so that's pretty big. Not that much shorts. So yeah, I mean, longs are very exposed right now. So it's very possible to chase them. So now let's wait for the New York Open, which is starting in 25 minutes. Again, guys, if you are not subscribed to the YouTube channel, make sure to press the follow button. That will help me to grow the channel, to like the stream also. And yeah, thanks. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. Let's see if we take the poor high before the open. I'd say we take it for sure, at least at the open, like 72Ks. I think 72K gets taken. Maybe we just take some time here above the 70s to distribute or to accumulate. I don't really think this like goes up only like that. Okay, we already had big pumps since Monday, so that will be surprising, but who knows. But I think 72K can be taken. That's why I'm not taking any scalp here. If you trade here, that's a swing, okay? Maximum 2% risk, 3% risk max, okay? With wide stop at like 73, 74, and that's it. In case we reject from now, and so you're already in a swing. But a scalp with type stops here doesn't make sense. I'd rather wait the open. And again, it's not, you don't necessarily need to take a trade every single day. I try because my community asked me to trade every day, okay? They're like, oh, what are we taking today? So I try to give setups. But again, the more trades you take, the more losses you will make, okay? That's logical. ¿Qué será? Cool. You're welcome, brother. Oh, ¿qué será? I'm more and more being hyped for this summer, guys. I only want the summer to arrive. European summer are the best, always. ¿Qué será? Is anyone else in a position before the open, guys? By the way, it's pretty crazy how everyone was waiting the Iran news, etc. for a crash, and we just bounced, okay? Because that was priced in. So now if we do go lower, it's not because of the news, it's just because the price action is just bearish and we're in a bear market, guys, okay? Don't try to find answers somewhere else, okay? It's all on the charts. So all these events were another example on why you shouldn't focus on the news when you trade, but on the charts, okay? On the charts. Personally, I didn't want it too long because I was expecting a break of the value from the downside. But the setup was actually nice. The setup from 2024 VWAP reclaim, okay? 3-week composite reclaim when it was again a 3-week composite. That was clean. I just didn't long. Okay, I was waiting for higher. That's fine. Took one stop loss shorting. Then I made one win, one TP1, and then break even. So that's fine. and the spot is riding. Like I told you, everything that was under 63k on BTC, so basically a 2x into all-time highs, I was just buying every days. So I loaded a bunch of spots. So if we do go higher, fine. I can ride this up to 80, 90k or whatever. And I'm just edging myself with leverage shorts, okay? How do you see that on Kayotaka? On the footprint, I mean, I'm looking to close it, looking short 72k 400. I'm in a small long in this local highs. Nice. Which target? Are you guys really shorting like this? Like trading this, like longing or shorting here? That's a bit over trading to me. Nice 1 hour candles here. We flipped this, so that's pretty good. On the 4 hour, 1 hour 40 to close. Closing over the 200 EMA, so pretty great. Yeah, if you want me to look at gold. So gold, we don't have any gaps to fill here. Big supply right there. Inside it, so that's the pivot zone to me. You lose that and probably go to this. Flip that and you can long with stops here or short with stops here targeting this level, right? We also have a poor high here on the all-time highs on gold. So let's see. But to me, gold and S&P are more related to news than Bitcoin, because Bitcoin already dumped a lot. So in order to bring it lower, okay, it will take time. Hey Jago, I just joined. Can you show potential trend daily statistics? Yes, I will do that. Only 30% chances to get the session low. Yeah, and the session low is here. While the session statistics, it's still a lot. It's still a lot, 30% chances. That's based on 2K. So like, if you make the calculation, that's like 600 times based on 2K sessions, we took the low. That's still 600 based on 2K. So that still can happen. Session high, and like I told you, like here, when we started the stream, a short here with stops here and target here, no sense. Good risk reward, but no sense. We have a poor high here. We left this, okay. I mean, the New York the pre-open of New York was not even here. New York didn't even open, so yeah. New York didn't start yet, but the New York session kind of start 1 hour 30, 2 hours before, because that's the pre-session, the pre-market, when they start to see what happened during the London, etc. It's crazy how much bot there are on BTC, on BTC, on X. Oops. Okay, we already got the sweep, but this can go a bit higher though. I still have like 72k 200 in mind. .5 rejection from here. And let's look at altcoins. Solana still inside that. Ethereum still here. Hype long term, guys. I'm very bullish hype. In my opinion, there's no reason this doesn't go back here. And I'd even target like above 75. So from here, like you make 80% to all-time highs, same as BTC. Can make here, but if we do have lower prices, I'd personally love to get around these prices, okay? I don't know when, okay? But whenever you get some sort of stuff like this, just buy hype, okay? Just buy hype, because from here, that's a free 3x, and that could even be, in my opinion, like a 4, like a 5x. I'm not an hyper liquid guy, but you have to reckon that the coin is strong and the narrative is very, 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 very strong. Just open your heart, just open your mind. Like the sunshine, the readers want it. So we did got, well, 200 mil longs into 72Ks. Let's look at the daily stats. Yeah, only 10, very low chances to take the daily low and even the session low. Now, if you look at that, sorry, what I wanted to look at, yeah. Just open your heart. I'm already out of lungs. Nice count week. Wenger at it again. Craving for that vibe low. I'm fasting. During Ramadan, you can't smoke vape. Like you can't. I'm Christian. The Karim. Pretty much the same stuff. It's just that you don't have like full restrictions. You just do less stuff. So for example, I try to eat well. I try to do sports every day if I can. I try to sleep well also. And I try to do good things, you know, call more my family, spend time, etc. with people I love. So it's not restrictive like the Ramadan, but it's kind of the same stuff. Like you want to do good things, and that's a good thing actually. But yeah, this I cannot stop. When I'm working, I don't know. I have to smoke. But that's an addiction, so I should stop actually. Dumping like shit right now. Well, yeah, rejecting a bit here. You guys saw, okay, we had that. Well, now there was divergence here, so that could have been a scalp, but like that was like not even a 1% scalp. You can see fundings are going back to positive. Open interest still increasing. We didn't got that much short leaks here. Lots of short leaks here maybe. Another spike, but if we do nuke, expect this to be massively red, okay? And yeah, it looks like we took the no, we didn't took the 50x leaks that are here, but 25x we took them all. So now let's see on BTC. That cool, no, not the long. I don't have real triggers here, so like that will be chasing session low into like maybe this single print. Red Wanger again, okay. Here we got one signal, nice. Here we got another one. On my dashboard, we have red perp imbalance, red spot CVD, and red perp CVD, so pretty bearish. But we don't have a lot of asks, so yeah. But I'm not really interested right now. Okay, I would rather get some stuff like this and short that here. Here we're still above these levels, guys. So like for a scalp, no. I mean a swing, yeah, because it can go here, it can go here. Will still be swing short even here, but scalp wise, no need. So open in 7. So let me do a last Rocket League game before the open. Well, 54 guys. If you guys have any questions, let me know. But where are you? I'm in Kuwait, waiting to leave the country. Thinking of leaving the country or staying here. I'm in Europe right now, so I'm safe. But I was lucky because I just came here for a week. And I had to go back to Dubai, but I wasn't able because my plane got cancelled because of the situation. So now we'll wait whenever it gets better. So maybe not 4 weeks. But I will travel. Like I'm going to Spain, then I'm going to United Kingdom, and I will just move around Europe. I might even go. To United States. I don't know. I want to try Miami. I don't know why. I feel like maybe I could like get away of Dubai and live in Miami. I don't know what you guys think. I don't know what are the taxes in Miami. Is it like 30%? For me, 30% total will be fine. Okay, 30%. I mean, it's fine. It's just like in Europe, it's like 40 to like 55 total, and if you count the VAT you get and all the little like hidden taxes, if you buy properties and stuff, it goes up to like 65% if you make good money. So like they are just robbing you. So yeah, but in Kuwait, is it good? Like, how's the situation in Kuwait? Or like, is there any other people in the Middle East, like anywhere else, or like people from Iran? I know I have some followers from Iran, but that comes from Iran. Most of them are in Dubai or like in Europe, or like they moved abroad. No, yeah. Okay, the open is soon, so let's see how it goes. I hope we will get a nice session. Today it will be a fast stream. Well, we already streamed for about an hour, but I will only stream the like first 20-30 minutes of the New York Open. That's why I started before, because I have to do some other stuff after. And I wasn't even going to stream today. It's just that I have a plane and I missed it. So I'm here. I will take it tomorrow. Tonight, sorry. By the way, do you guys follow me on Instagram? I'm starting to post again a lot. Trying to do like 3 posts a day. Trying to grow. It could be nice to get up to like 1K followers also on Instagram. Maybe we can get to that point. I'm trying to grow all my socials because I was only focusing on X, but on X, for those who follow me, I was just sharing shorts, not showing face, not doing streams, not doing videos, and I really love doing stuff where I can be myself, talk, make jokes. You guys can see me, so I can be close to the community. So that's why I'm pushing YouTube, I'm pushing the streams, I'm pushing Instagram. I really want to like develop this personal brand. And also a community that doesn't only look at my charts and educational content, but also what I do, and that follow me also for me, not only for like trading. That could be valuable in the future if, I don't know, I want to do some other stuff or make some funny stuff with you guys, with the community or whatever. So, the open is closed, 2 minutes into the open. Can you send the link there please on your IG? Yeah. Oui, je prends beaucoup l'avion et le train. The link to your Instagram. Yeah, I don't know if I can post it here. Let me try to get it. That's the link. Don't know if it works, but basically the hour buzz is Diego Trades _ Let's go and roll bit and do 1000x leverage for the open. I don't have any more money on Robic. I'll withdraw everything. I also lost a bunch. Let me log in. But I think I might have some bonus. Yeah, I have some cash back. Okay, I have $2. I have $2. Let's convert that $2 into a lot. So let's go on BTC. Yeah, I know age. I know age. Let's wait for the open and we can basically trade with like 1000x. That's crazy. Let's long 1000x. Okay, I'm long 1000x. Okay. I'm gonna be liquidated. Go up. That's crazy. That's really digit shit. I got liquidated. And now this can go back up. So, yo. Where is my trading view? Here, okay. Okay, New York just opened, guys. New York just opened. We have a new pole high. Trade to break 72Ks in the New York. Okay. Let's look at this. Shit. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Now. Okay, I got liquidated. Okay, now. Oh, insufficient balance. Okay, now. Did I cut the... Yo, the... 1000x you're liquidating in what? 0.1% bounce. Yeah, that's very volatile. Well, I don't have any more money on Rollbit, guys. Okay, we can try this. Yo, so much... Well, the PNL they're losing is little, actually. Okay, did we got the top? Did we got the top here? Well, looks like we don't. 250 million again. 3 billion delta now. 3 billion delta now, guys. Very, very huge. Retesting the previous monthly value area high. So big level here. Big level here. So let's see how it goes. We left it single print lower, so eventually we retest it. On my dashboard, yeah, no, still no asks. Nice squeeze here, spot buying. We got the green dildo here. So now maybe it's time. Maybe it's time finally. I mean, a short here, let's say stop 73. Target here. Well, that's like a 6. Like a 5 risk reward trade here with like stops there, but like, don't know. Like here, that could be funny. Let's look on Rollbit. Where is my Rollbit? No, it's not that. It's not that. It's here. Rollbit got liquidated. Yeah, Rollbit got liquidated. How much left? Okay. Well, I'd say this is possible. This is possible. Personally, not scalping today. Okay, don't really wanna. I'm just like edging short. That's it. But yeah, could be some stuff like that. But to me, for this to be bearish, we need to take up the session low. That's the minimum, bare minimum. For now, we are above many levels. I mean, this looks good. Oh, light was heavy. CVD spot looks like is a fake pump. Sadist exchange. Go long, bro, you will win so much. Well, going long here doesn't really make sense. Well, actually, but I'm not a breakout trader. I mean, and I'm not talking about the prop firm. I mean, where do you put? Not even here, because we have a single pin here. So like, my invalidation for long will be here. So I'd rather have an entry lower like tomorrow. Yes, this can pump 10% without any pullback, but after that, you don't want to go long after like 8% pump during the Europe session. So, but the best thing is either to swing short with very low risk, that's what I did, or to wait. Because also, guys, being in a trade is a position, okay? Is a trade, okay? Taking a long or short is a trade. But being cash, being sideline is also a trade, okay? Because you're not exposed to the volatility of the asset you trade. So that's also a trade, okay? You could be making money. Let's say you're flat, but you think the price goes down. You could be making money if you took the short, but you didn't took it. You think the price can go up, but you didn't took it. Like, that's the same thing. And it's just being conservative, right? So now let's see if this prints. That would be funny. I will post it on X and say, yes, I'm the best. We took this short with all the members and everyone printed. No, I'm joking. But a lot of people do that, actually. I would just post it, fuck it. I was a pussy. I didn't took that setup. Da-da-da. And also, I don't know if some people of the group are here, etc. But whenever we take a position, okay, even if it's a swing with wide stop, and even if the stops are wide, like a 2% risk, I say I take 2% risk. You guys can see we're pumping. I took a swing short, and I'm losing. Like right now, my spot, I'm edging my spot, so my spot is up a lot. But the edge short I took, at this point, I didn't even look at it, but it was maybe down 5-10K. But I don't care. That's a trade. If I take stop loss, I will wait the next trade and take a trade and maybe take a win, maybe take a loss, and then the next trade. So I don't care. I just trade my system, okay? Win a range, I was trading the range. If we do breakout and we ride the trend, I will trade the trend. And a lot of people be like, oh, we fucked. Oh, it's pumping. Fuck. No. Like, guys, chill. It's just trade. Like, I mean, you enter. Personally, when I take a trade, I enter. Before entering, I put stop loss, take profits. I see how much I risk, and if it goes there, fine. I have my entry. I will receive the mail. Oh, position closed, stop loss hit. Fine. Okay, on to the next. That's it. So that's important, guys, because emotionally you cannot make it if you feel like that. Crazy swings, huh? 1% up, 1% down. I'd say we got stopped. We got stopped on Rollbit. So the 1000x leverage is not good. It's not a good. Well, lost $2 guys for entertainment. So I will send you guys my address so you guys can send me $2. Was there some news? Let's see. No, no, X. And now we have 2 million asks above the price. Oh, Iran denies intelligence ministry reached out Sia for talk. Well, okay. That's maybe why we reject. But yeah, like these conflicts will last. You really think they're bombing all the fucking Middle East to stop it like that? No. There's no way. There's no way. Nice, Megan Fox. You saw the... Because I looked at the weighting of Leclerc, I only have this and other girls. Like, fuck that. The algo is so... And also this. I look at 2 tweets of the new series Night of the Seven Kingdoms. I only have Game of Thrones content. I just want trading content, guys, please. Big delta. Yo, lots of leverage here. Open interest still increasing, by the way. I know you once, I told you twice. I told you once, I told you twice. I'm looking at my ZoomX account. The piano swings are pretty funny because of the on the unified account with the spot and the edge. All right. So now let's see if they can make it. Make it or break it down. But again, guys, that's the setup we talked about. Like, if we hold here, very bullish, NGL, but losing that after this attempt will be fucking bearish. Will be very bearish. Same rejecting here. We really need the close above that. Still 1 hour, 19 minutes into the 1 hour close. The 4 hour close is also good. 1 hour 19. So we'll monitor that. Now that's very bullish. We retested the base of the pump, and now we can go for the pump. Okay. If not, this starts to look bearish, and then we can look for a setup. But here, personally, still don't get any trigger on the low time frame. Just waiting. It's in 1 2 hour. What do you mean 1 2 hour? Can we get another roll bit? I don't have any more money, and I don't in this computer. I don't have my wallet connected. Created a week's account. Is there a giveaway running in this stream? Not today, guys, because I will have to go in like 5 minutes. Sorry. But tomorrow I will do a giveaway for sure. And also, there's a $500 giveaway in the Telegram. Okay, check the link in the description for the Telegram. You guys just have to join, follow me on X, and like my pinned tweets, and you guys will be able to get 500. One of you guys will get $500 on his ZoomX account. Okay, so check that. What is your preferred scenario? Well, the scenario I would love to trade will be losing that. Okay, because again, I'm not really comfy going long after that. Fine, but if we do have some stuff like that and we retest that, I will go long here with the VWAPs here and stops under the Personsky VWAP, okay? And if we go back under this, I will take a new short, okay? Targeting these levels and eventually this. So let's see. Right now, the price is very pushy, so just wait. Been following for a min. Appreciate your insight. Thanks a lot, KJ. PME in 3 minutes. Oh, yeah, also a news in 3 minutes. In 3 minutes, they release it at 9:45. That's weird. Why do they usually release the news before the markets, like CPI and stuff. And then did a break ship. And a break ship. If they nuke it, it will be very funny. But for now, we just reject. We're above many levels. Okay, some people we go like crazy because we're doing 1.2% move up, then 1.4% move down. So people were like, "Oh, it's crazy, blah blah blah." But let me zoom in this. Yeah, I prefer it like that. Girls get up, all the girls get up. Not looking that good. The 15 minutes looks like shit for now. 4 hours, still 1 hour to go. And the 1 hour, let's see if it closes like this. But usually when we close a 1 hour candle big like that and we have a wick, we usually fill the wick and go higher. So for this to be very bearish to me, we need this to be lower. And like I told you guys, if you guys remember, I was talking about some sort of 3 tap, okay? So we can easily have some stuff like that later tonight, and then we reject, okay? That's also possible. The volatility right now is insane, by the way. Crazy volatility. I know. I know that sometimes. And look, we don't have that much longs being wrecked for now. Could get much more liquidations on the short side. On the long side, sorry. Okay, there. Shake that big. And we took this. We took this also the 50x. So now on the 25, we don't have anything. On the 10x, we have this higher. But I really look at the 25 and the 50x. And on the 25 and 50x, we took the liquidations, guys. Iran could disrupt Hormuz Strait for months. Iran could keep the Strait of Hormuz unstable for months using drones, even as its missile supply face limits. Tehran has launched hundreds of missiles and over 1,000 drones with the capacity to produce up to 10,000 drones monthly. Not a good news. Qatar could need 2 weeks to restart gas liquefaction after a full shutdown. Oman gets report of a cargo ship under fire. Wow. Not really good news right now, guys. Pretty happy I'm currently outside of Dubai. I know this sometime. Oh, fuck this guy. Nobody. Get up. Did you guys watch yesterday's game, Barcelona versus Atletico Madrid? Insane game. Barcelona almost made it. I'm very sad. I was so hyped when we were winning 3-0. I was like, let's go. We're going to make it, but we didn't make it. But that was a great game. That was a great game. Well, guys, it's time for me to go. Thanks for today's stream. So again, the plan, okay? The plan and the triggers. Flip that. Probably goes up to 78Ks. No worries, okay? Reject that. First level will be mid 68Ks, okay? 30 days rolling VWAP, previous monthly VWAP, and the 7-day rolling VWAP. And under that, lights out, okay? Same for the range here. Very important to monitor the situation here, okay? Could be a big trap. Again, if we look at that, okay? Open interest skyrocketing, okay? We liquidated a lot of shorts, but we didn't liquidate longs. So, longs could be the fuel for lower, okay? So keep an eye on that. Also on the daily view up here at 70K 200. If we get there, maybe we don't even get there. Also, the February value were high. And yeah, basically trying to monitor all these levels. I will be outside, but I will try to monitor this. I will ask people in the community, also in the VIP, to send screenshots so I can see what is going on. In terms of statistics, 9% chances to take out the daily low, 4% chances to take out the daily low based on time and distance, so low chances. If we look at these levels, basically, the daily low is, daily low is far away. Where is the fucking daily low? Daily low is here, so like, there's very low chances we take the daily low today, okay? Like, that's, for me, that's not even a target. Another stuff interesting for me is that, okay, if you guys look at that on the monthly, on the weekly, we only have 40% chances to make a new high or a new low, to move further than 11% based on the weekly. So we have high chances to just stay within the range, or like to cap the upside for now, okay? So that's also something to look at. We've got a bunch of longs chasing, and now again up, looks like, or is it here? The 1 hour is closing in 11 minutes. So usually, like I told you guys, they really love to manipulate the price into the hourly close, okay? So I wouldn't be surprised if we close the hourly here or even here, and they just like pump it on the 1 minute at the end with like a big dildo like at 57, and okay, some stuff like that, and here, okay, to close it here. Like they usually do that. Important level also to watch out, this close right there, okay? If we can close above that, or have an engulfing down, okay? 15 minute also above the trend, 200 EMA to watch out here, and the 1 hour trend. So yeah, that was it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream, okay? S&P nuking, oh, let me look. Well, gold is dumping, and S&P, well, nuking, I saw bigger nukes. But yeah, important also on the S&P. If we can reclaim 6K850, that would be bullish, okay? So also keep an eye on that. And another potential setup to me will be, okay, 1, 2, and a third tap around these levels, okay? Some shit like that. Pump here, and then rejection. That could be a nice trade with 1% stop above, okay? So with a stop 1% higher, so like let's say some stuff like that, like a, yeah, 1.5% stop targeting this. I mean, that's a pretty cool setup also. I didn't take this short. I could take this short if I'm here, okay? Hello, how are you? So yeah, sellers coming in. PME is bad. Yeah, also. So yeah, thanks for the stream, guys. We went up to 65. That was great. Starting to get more and more viewers. That's cool. Thanks for the stream. Have a good one, guys. And see you guys hopefully tomorrow if I can stream. So yeah.